Alright, so this is like day 3 of me recording this, and I still can't find my Wii U Pro Controller, and I've respawned at the beginning. You know what? That might not be the worst, because I do remember that there were a couple of things that I wanted to look at out here that I didn't. Can I climb up here? Up these stairs. Was there anything of importance up these stairs? Oh, you know what? Is this just like... Is this one of the places where I came out after, like, I broke out of jail or whatever? Because these cliffs over here where I am right now, they look kind of familiar. And I feel like running around in the interior would have really taken a lot longer than it really needed to. Okay, hi. You're having fun with those searchlights over there. What is this? Is that my stuff? Okay, so that's not my stuff, but it is a stuff, and if I were to just, like, Z-target you real fast, and... Hi! Can I just, bonk? Wait, no, I didn't... Did I drop it? Where'd my thing go? Hey, I want that back. Alright. I don't know how I dropped it, but we are gonna bonk. Bonk. Take that. Bad. Ow. That smarts. Let's see. Can I pick up another one of these and just... No, stop swinging the wrong way. Link, why are you bad at this? I said Z-target the... Oh my god. Am I... Ow. Thank you very much. I don't know why I was facing like away from you while I was targeting. I thought the point of targeting was that like I wouldn't face away from you when I attacked, but whatever. What is this? Oh, I can whack it for money or something like that. That is a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. The pendants are said to fly to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Interesting. So some free health. I should probably take that with me, I think. And can I put it away? I can't put it away. It's too big and unwieldy or something like that. Alright, yeah, you go over there. And I can't mess with the controls, unfortunate. Let's see. So that is at least some of the big, weird searchlight things turned off. If I were to go through the interior sections, can I, like, get to the rest of them? Because I feel like that is probably something I want to do if I want to be successful at this game. Let's see, if I go through this way... okay, so this is one of the rooms where I came from. So, not this way. How about if I go the other way? I can see why people in a hurry like to do the roll thing. One, because it's funny, and two, because it really does seem to make you actually go faster. Alright, I don't recognize this one at least. There is a treasure chest which has not been opened, which suggests I have not been in here yet. And, compass. Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. View the map screen and see for yourself. So... Where's my stylus? Once again, bottom screen stuff, but... Alright, I don't see, like, that much of interest on the map. I see, like, a couple of doors and stuff. On the exterior part of the map, it seems that I, gonna want to find a couple more of those searchlight guys. Alright, so, not what I wanted to do. Can I, like, get back up before you guys have a chance to, like, try and kill me? Thank you. Let's try that again. And, how do I get up there? Alright, so we are back here. We're gonna jump this way. There we go. Really glad that I didn't fall again, because I am not kidding. It might have actually been faster for me to save, reset the game, and reload it to get back to the beginning than it was for me to actually, like, run all the way back up. Let's see. So is this gonna be... oh, right in the eyes. No. Is this gonna be another one of the... can I go up here? Alright, I think I briefly stepped out on one of these. Alright, so ladder here. I think I briefly stepped out on a couple of these other ledges earlier when I was looking around, and didn't really pursue them. But if I were to go and just steal some of your big stupid sticks over here and poke you with them, I think we should be able to... you know what, can I, like, throw it at... No! Yes! Can I, like, throw it at you? Alright, very funny. Well, that was cathartic if nothing else. So, we're gonna go and just whack you a couple of times. If I... Can I hit the thing again and make it explode into money? Yeah, but it wasn't very much money. Alright. So, that can go away. And I believe this searchlight is turned off. And can I mess with this? No, I can't mess with this? Alright, fine. Let's go, and I don't think... I didn't want to grab onto the ladder, I just wanted to jump. No fall damage, you're going to be seeing me abuse that so much. Alright. Too tall. Thing on the ground, and when I looked up I did see that there was like a crate up there, which makes me think we're going to be doing some block pushing to create a backtracking path at some point. Let's see. Which way did I come from? I don't know which way I came from. So this is something that's actually starting to annoy me about this dungeon, is that all the rooms kind of look the same. Alright, I know I was in there. And I'm just gonna turn around, do a 180 and go up the other one. I feel like I've had a lot more complaints about this than I expected to going into The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but I'm not liking this first dungeon. All the rooms kind of look the same, and I've really just kind of found my way around by largely random guessing. And to make things worse, if you like guess wrong and fall, in a lot of... I thought I was gonna miss that one. In a lot of places, if you do miss one of these jumps or something, you just have to go back down and start over. There's no way to come back up, and that's a solid 5 or so minutes every single time. And I guess that's one of those things that maybe if I wasn't recording this wouldn't bother me so much, but when I am recording, that's just time that I could, like, not be wasting in a recording session. So here we have another one of the blocks. I think this is going to go back down. I think this is going to go back down to the first area. And there's going to be another one of these ladder things. I don't know if I ran over here and investigated it earlier, but I do remember seeing that the ladder didn't reach the ground, and when I saw what was going on with the other ladder that didn't reach the ground, I kind of assumed that was what we were doing here. So I've got a backtracking point. That's going to help at least a little bit with the complaint that I just levied. Link. I'm also fighting with the controls a lot more than I thought I was going to be. This is not exactly like an older game where you expect the controls to be a little bit stiff. This is a full-on remake from 2015. I have to say I expected the controls to be a lot more fluid than they were, but there have been a number of occasions where like I hit a button and it doesn't do what I think it should. Or when I run into something and I don't grab onto it immediately. So, am I gonna have to just like ignore you for now? Can I... Hi? That was real... Oh my god. Alright, so let's not get this big stupid's attention. I believe there's a barrel. Alright, so you're just gonna stay there, and let me actually just do the Metal Gear Solid thing, and we can... Oh, you're the same, like, species of big, ugly, stupid that was in the other rooms, aren't you? Hello? What was that? I saw an arrow flying around. Oh, it's one of those rat things. Whatever. Do I want to go up here? Or do I want to go over there? Alright, I'm gonna go here first and see if this is productive. Maybe if I can at least find my sword, I'll be able to stab those big ugly stupids without having them throw me in jail. That would be a big help. We seem to be some distance farther up. I think this is actually the door on the other side where the game was sort of, where the game like moved the camera to when I walked out into that one little cliff earlier. We have barrel. Does that tell me that I'm gonna want to wear that? Yeah, that's gonna tell me that I'm gonna want to wear that. All right. Nothing to see here. The radius of your light isn't that big, and it seems that you don't have very good eyesight because you definitely didn't notice that the barrel was just like moving around of its own accord. All right, but seriously, if you could go faster, that would be great. All right, so that definitely you definitely were moving way too fast there, and as far as I'm concerned, you should have just taken your time and made me wait there even longer. But anyway, we can just go, and I think I can probably take this off now, at least for a little while. Boy, I don't know if this game is intended to be like a slow and steady, methodical, like stealth-like game, or if it's just the beginning part of this game that's like that. Okay, you know what? This is that shortcut. I would like to do this because if I like fall down there again, I really don't want to have to go through that whole. I really don't want to have to go through that whole like intersection again if I can avoid it. No! Oh my god. So you do kind of have to have two different button inputs for climbing versus pushing here because you can't do either of them at mostly any time. But there are times when I hit the A button where I feel like Link should like grab onto things and he just doesn't. Anyway. So let's go up this ladder back to where we were, and there doesn't appear to be anything down there that I saw that I really would care about, but I do want to create that little shortcut should I get thrown in jail again. Oh my god. Right, the other thing that I have that I haven't done is I haven't played like Ocarina of Time or like any of the predecessor Zelda games to Wind Waker, and I don't know the genre trappings of the Legend of Zelda games, or the 3D Legend of Zelda games, until really Breath of the Wild comes around and changed everything anyway. Okay, so I think that down there is just in case I fall and I need a way to get back up. I was led to believe... Really? Oh, come on. Do I have to drop... The thud is really what does it here. What is it? Alright, yeah, I know that. That's not the problem. The problem was that, like, did I have to drop down on that ledge and just, like, dangle for a little while? I'm gonna have so much money just from, like, getting thrown in jail. It's usually how the opposite of getting thrown in jail works. Alright, you know what? Since I am here, and since I do want to know what exactly is... Can I really... Oh, no. Alright, now you're alert. And I probably don't want to move while you're in that search state. Alright, I think you're gotten over it. So if I just come over this way and go through this door, what exactly is this? Is this going to be important? Oh, is this going to be the third searchlight? Alright, that will make it easier to get past that part. What is this here for? Okay, so that's telling me again where I have to go. But I was kind of hoping that... No? Maybe if I keep going, I'll find something. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to find a way up so that I could bonk those goblin guys, whatever they're called, and make them stop. I cannot... This looks like that dormitory room. I think I was in here at some point earlier. But I don't know if it was the same one or not. If I come out this way. Is this going to give me any... Game, I don't know what you are doing here. Is this going to give me any way to get up? I guess it will. There's a ladder here. Did I see this ladder earlier? I don't remember. This is a very long ladder. Alright, there we go. So here's the third one. You are busy. I am going to pick up this, break the pottery. We are going to lock onto you. Gonna give you a couple whacks upside the head. And I feel like that was less than the other two took. No? Nothing that I can smash? Just money? Alright, that's good enough for me. And is that the third searchlight? Can I, like, climb up the wall peacefully now? Can I get over to that side without having to go through the whole fortress? Maybe would be the better question. I don't know if I actually can. What if I drop down here? Can I drop down here? I guess I can drop down here. And this will let me go to one of the other searchlights. And can I just, like, climb over this wall? No. If I could have taken a shortcut over there, that would have cut down on the travel time a little. Fine, we'll go for a walk. So I actually got fairly lucky that time around with that one big ugly stupid down there not, like, walking in circles in front of me for 58 hours on my way up, which made this actually take a lot less time than I thought it was going to come back over here. Anyway, this searchlight is indeed... Oh, it was on the other side. Link, I swear to God. This searchlight is indeed off. Link! Alright, seriously. I have beef with the controls. Why am I not grabbing on the ladder? Also, why is it so hard to make the sidle prompt come up? These are all things where, like, if it was just one of them, if it was just one of these things that the game was doing that mildly annoyed me, I'd be like, that's weird, and I wouldn't continually draw attention to this, but there are so many little things that the controls in this game just aren't doing that it's starting to really add up and get on my nerves. Let's see. So we finally made it over here. I think all the searchlights are up. They're all pointing at the sky. And that looks like a spike trap that's going to come out of the ground and stab me. But I don't see it actually doing that. Okay. Link, please. Let's go and pick up this. We've got our sword back. The hero sword you dropped, and now we can get back to business. Alright, so can I, like... Can I just do that? And can I whack you a couple of times? Maybe push you into those big, painful-looking spikes? There we go. So that takes care of one problem. And now we have our sword back. And the door just magically opens when I finish that. This is a very nice-looking, like, scimitar thing. Can I have this? Can I just do the rest of the... fine. So, what's next? There's probably going to be like a boss of some sort, right? Some sort of boss area in here, because this is a dungeon or a dungeon-like area. And, oh, so this is actual jail? You're feeding the pigeons. Hello. Did I really just call those pigeons? Those are seagulls. Well, that's a little inconvenient. I do want to know how that got up there, though. Drago! Drago. Wake up! Pull yourself together. Well, have you come to your senses yet? I most certainly have not come to my senses yet, sir. I am talking to a boat. You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that's only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it. I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of the Red Lions. Do not fear. I am not your enemy. Drago. I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands the monstrous bird. His name is... Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Drago, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I brought you far to the east of the dark gates of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. The island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so carefully listen to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Alright, that means I will certainly not be coming back immediately. Well, what it really means is I'll be goofing around first and then doing my errands. But that's all going to wait for next time. So, my name is Dragonite. This has been The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I want like a cool view to end this off on, and I don't want to go too far up because I don't want to possibly trigger another story cutscene. Maybe this will do. Next time, we're going to be exploring the Isle of Merchants, hopefully with less complaining about the controls. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.